What's going on, YouTube? Back to another episode of the Game Changers podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Derrick Groves and him being finally apprehended in Atlanta. And yeah, man, he had a lot of interesting things up into his arrest. Obviously, you can see on the screen here, and just the way that he went in and who he was with and all of that. So yeah, man, we got a lot of interesting things today. What's y'all guys' opinion on this capture of him? He was, I think he was gone. How long was he? He was the last dude to get picked up.
5 months. 5 months. They
5 months.
said he was out like 145 days. But bruh, the level of ingenuity, you know what I'm saying, you go through, man, that man, hey, he must be pretty smart, bruh. He had to be. Like, he got to be a master manipulator. Like, think about all the stuff the man had to do to get from New Orleans to Atlanta and end up in a house with, and enough balls enough to even try this stunt. They said, so let me just tell the viewers, authorities have confirmed that escaped inmate Derrick Groves had been living in Atlanta under an alias, Shonda or Shada, and while working at a local Walmart. Sources say he'd been greeting customers with a smile and a welcome to Walmart while dodging U.S. Marshals for 5 whole months. And Mayor Socrates, we were talking about in the group chat, another young lady had apparently turned him in, after he got into it with his girlfriend, allegedly. She turned him in, thought she was about to get this, what it was, $20,000, $25,000. She thought she was about to get that reward money.
Is that the lady that turned him in right now?
This the second young lady, because a lot of people already got arrested for helping this guy.
Young lady?
I was about to say shit. Don't nothing young look young about her.
Well, this is the lady. But that boy was doing what he got to do. That boy was, man, come on, man. That man
dedicated. This no.
If this man just would have went to college. Like what G Herbo said, thank God I went legit. If this man would have went legit, man, he could have been somebody, man. For real. This man smart right here.
I mean, to think of, like, you gotta think about this. To fill out an application, bro, you gotta have a social security number, you gotta have an ID, you gotta have all that shit. So where he get all this shit from? In 5 months.
Walmart got some explaining to do.
In 5 months, bro.
Yeah,
this nigga was living a whole life as a female at work.
And don't ever underestimate the internet. They gonna find your ass. They gonna find you. This shit crazy, man.
And once you go viral, boom, everybody.
Ain't nothing you could do. Like, the internet, detectives never fail.
Yeah.
But Derrick Groves.
And why? And we were talking about this off the air, but why is she looking like that? Is that really her?
That's what I just grabbed off the internet. So I can't, I can't confirm or deny.
He was with anything, boy.
I can't confirm or deny, but that's what I got off the internet.
It ain't particularly like, her looks, whatever her look, but the way she looking in this photo.
She thought she was about to get some reward money, bro. Something gotta be a little off with this woman.
Gotta be. You get mad. I wonder what pissed her off that day. He must have put on the shit. She needed that wig that he had on. So that's probably why she got mad.
The man know how to put the wig on and put the makeup on top of the wig and make it blend in and all that, man. This man is dedicated.
Yeah.
Really a bitch though.
He could have been at barber and cosmetology school or something.
Man, he looked like a woman to me. I wouldn't have looked at him and thought, oh, that's a nigga.
Nah, he do look like a woman right there. That's why I said I don't think that's him, bro.
You don't think that's him?
it kind of favor him, man. But the nose is throwing me off.
It's crazy. It looks just like him to me. It looks just like him to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Boy,
Yeah.
this shit
Yeah.
funny as hell though, but at the same time, bro, this man smart, man. This man could have did something with his life, man. You done throwed your damn life away, boy, then goddamn then broke out and
Yeah.
stayed out for 5 months. Think about it. Them other niggas, man, them niggas didn't make it a week. They make
I
it
mean,
3
they
days
caught
out.
them boys fast, but they
Yeah,
caught
most
them
of them are
motherfuckers
still in
fast.
New Orleans. Most of them stay there, it seems like.
So I
This boy
mean,
hopped on the first thing smoking. How
the
how many
man
people did
has
they?
to have some kind of intelligence, is what I'm thinking. You know, he a smart guy, gotta be. But
And I
all in the
wonder
wrong
what
way.
his
Let me just say that way.
Yeah,
original charges and time were.
Oh, his original. Oh, let me tell you, his original charge was he ended up doing like a mass shooting on Bourbon Street or something, like downtown somewhere, in New Orleans. He ended up shooting like a couple people, like 2 people died or something, maybe something like that, allegedly, something to that effect, But he did do a shooting out in a mass shooting, and he ended up getting life. I think 2 people died, like 10 people hit or something crazy like that. And yeah, so he was doing a long ride anyway. So he was like, "Fuck it, I might
be
as
free for
well."
5 months, boy. You should have got your ass on out the country. You had
Man, you gotta
you
make
had
some
enough
money. That
motherfucking
man
sense.
did. He
Listen,
was
he
trying
had
to make
enough
some
sense
money, Papa.
to go get a goddamn job
He got to
and
make some money.
resources
How
to
you gonna
get
get out the
fake
country no money?
IDs and all that shit. So you mean to tell me he couldn't get a damn fake passport and get the fuck out of
That's what
here?
he was trying to save up for. Come on, man. You know the man ain't got no money. That's what he was saving up for.
You can tell that,
He,
boy,
he
with them bags, boy, he was losing a lot of sleep. That motherfucker watching
man.
back every step of the way, but you got to think about how nervous he had to be every time a police officer walked up in Walmart and he done
I mean,
greeted him.
you just think about
Put a
his
smile on his face.
daily interaction with people at work, trying to act feminine, trying to be. I mean, this is movie script stuff, bro. Like, who does that? First off, you gotta have some nuts to even go fill out that job application to get no job in no damn Walmart while you on the run from federal fucking authorities. It's like,
You better go ahead on it and get the rights to that movie since you done bought it up. So somebody else did. 50 Cent quick to throw a movie out there.
yeah. But the
I ain't
lady,
mad at him.
yeah, I ain't mad. He tried. He tried.
I ain't mad at him. Fuck him. He got away. And nigga, I hope you enjoyed that 5 months, boy. Cause they finna be watching your ass.
Oh, you going maximum security now?
Yeah.
For sure. You done embarrassed the whole department. You done embarrassed the state. You done embarrassed the whole state.
And you gotta think
transition to a woman in Atlanta, boy.
And you got to think ICE is out there right now too. Like ICE is all in these cities, and so it's like you almost got more people. You got the military in cities, so it's almost like you got more force out there. And he was still ducking and dodging.
Man, what?
But it wasn't hard though. She, and you can see here, he was walking amongst everybody, and hiding in plain sight.
Yep.
All right, go back to that picture. Go back to that picture of him with the woman shit on. Cause I want to see this tattoo. What a tattoo at?
You got makeup on that shit.
Nah, that ain't him. That bit neck look dirty as hell. Ain't no tattoo under that dirt.
Man, that's that man. Cause you did how the internet go. That girl would have to come out. She'll come out and they'll find her and put her on every platform saying that, oh, that was not him. This is me. Woo out the bound.
She look like somebody we know from Mississippi shit.
That's what I'm looking at saying. That's what I'm saying for real, bro. It look like she. I mean, if I saw her, I wouldn't say, "Oh, that's a dude." I would just think it's another female. He got the hair with the makeup on their neck, but then when you see his actual picture, it's like, wow, that's crazy. I don't know.
He did a whole lot to stay free, man. He did a whole
That's
lot to
all.
stay free after breaking
Shit.
out. But I mean, him having life sentences, like he pretty much didn't have nothing to lose if that's what he was sentenced with. So it's like you
Yeah,
looking at
what it
it
was.
like, you know, I'm looking at it like, hey, I'm about to be out here as long as I possibly can. So when they catch me, I'm never coming back out anyway. So
Man.
you
And how
know,
many people you got arrested in the process, nigga?
Yeah. But no, that ain't him, bro. I knew it. I knew that wasn't fucking him.
That was him.
Nah, that's some other cashier. That ain't even a Walmart uniform.
So they done found this woman. I want to see her then. I need to see her come out and say
But I know she
so,
mad as hell right now.
she do look like
Oh,
them
I know
then.
she hating like it, boy.
In that case, that woman look just like that man. They must be, hey, they gotta be found, bro. It
Yeah,
gotta
she
be.
hating like right now, boy. She mad than a motherfucker. They call this motherfucker a nigga. But I ain't mad at him. But that lady that turned the man, boy, she gotta be feeling so stupid now. You gotta be feeling so goddamn dumb. You thought you was
She
finna
thought
get
she
paid.
was, come on, she thought she was about to get paid, bro.
All right, I bet she was already spending that money in her head. She already knew what she was finna buy.
But she just so happened to have had a argument. The neighbors report that they hear an argument, and she called the authorities and alert them to where he was at.
Thought she was
And
gonna get
they,
away. Like she been hiding him for 5 months. Yeah, you
mm,
going to prison too. Congratulations. The only thing you won was a free pair of handcuffs.
you know about post nut clarity. Yeah, post nut clarity. She thought about it. She said, "Wait a minute, this shit, I gotta pay out. I'm broke. I can't do nothing." She had some post
I'm
nut
running. I'm
clarity.
sitting here arguing with this motherfucker. I got something for you, nigga. Call the peoples. Get
and
him
she was
locked up.
and she was
Congratulations.
and she was looking just like that when they told her that she about to get locked up. That's how she was looking. She said what? She said what? I don't get this $20,000. She looking just like that with them glasses on. What?
Shit, they probably
She
come on,
probably in jail acting
man.
up.
We got this money
Who
for you.
gonna give
Come
me
on
my money
down
when
here.
I get out? She probably up in that motherfucker right now talking about how I get my check
Come
when
on
I
down
get
to the
out.
precinct and get this money. Yeah, they got a check for all right.
Yeah, they got a check for your ass. Gonna catch your ass right in that motherfucking jail. So dumb ass.
Silly as fuck, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, it's another story I wanted to talk about. Former Penn State wide receiver charged with homicide, and it's a little bit of a crazy little story, man. Former Ohio State and Penn State wide receiver Julian Fleming was arrested Wednesday and charged with homicide by motor vehicle, DUI, and a host of other related offenses, stemming from an ATV accident that took the life of his girlfriend. So she was a young lady, 23 years old, was a passenger on an ATV operated by Fleming when a deer entered the roadway, leading to a fatal crash that occurred on May 23rd in Columbia Township. Fleming, 24 years old, was released after posting $75K bond. Fleming cooperated with the police and submitted to a blood alcohol test that registered between 0.10% and 0.16%, which is above the Pennsylvania legal limit of what is that 0.08%. Fleming went undrafted in the 2025 draft and was expected to sign with the Packers, but failed the physical due to hip and back injuries. Damn.
So I'm trying to see how can they charge him with that though. I understand he was under the influence and he was operating but would they even consider a fucking ATV a motor vehicle though?
Shit. Yeah.
I just don't understand how he's gonna. I mean, I feel like him having to live with taking that young lady's life that's gonna torture him in itself. And then it ain't like he did it on purpose or he was just doing something reckless. A fucking deer stepped out in front of them.
Man, bruh. This sad. This shit sad right here. A deer jumped out on this man. Young lady on the ATV with him. They probably having a good time. And he ended up charged in her killing. DUI. What was he? Between the level of 0.10 and 0.16, the legal limit is 0.08. Oh man, it's all bad right here. Young man supposed to be an undrafted free agent this year. Then he mess around and don't even pass the physical to sign the contract. So his life,
family, man.
Condolences definitely to the young lady and her family. It is unfortunate, man, but we have to, kind of be mindful of these things because these things happen, and who would have thought? He didn't know that morning that he was gonna wake up and his life was gonna change like that from being on an ATV.
I don't know. Hopefully he got a well-paid, good lawyer, man. That got some type of sense. Because I don't see how. I don't know. Like that to charge him with that is, to me, is crazy. And I understand, her family is gonna be looking for justice. They're gonna want some type of justice, but it was an accident, and like he was, trying to do it. I mean,
both been trying to hit that shit.
Is, but still though, I understand they ain't trying to hear shit when nobody be trying to hear it. But at the same time, man, he already, man, that boy, I already know he punishing himself already.
23-year-old young lady. He 24.
Life. We'll have to do an update on that to see what all happened.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna keep an eye on that one, man, because that's kind of emotional and heart wrenching for the young wide receiver. Like I said, his future up in the air. Then he didn't pass the physical to continue his career.
Yeah.
So
fuck all that.
No, but we've seen this happen with the other. What was the young linebacker who got unfairly accused of something and it derailed his whole career? And he ended up coming back for a season or two, I think. But this is a big change in somebody's career. This man probably, same way we talked about with Kyron Lacey the other day, where he's supposed to be a top first round pick. Instead, he ended up in prison talking about, well, not even prison, but he ended up in jail and being accused of, something that he didn't do. And whole career trajectory is thrown off.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously he did this. He was the one who was driving drunk.
Mm, 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 mm.
And I understand you out having fun. You probably had a couple of shots, a couple of beers, and y'all just wanted to.
You got to
You
be careful with the drunk word. Just because the law sets the alcohol at our levels at a certain thing, don't mean if you go over that you're drunk. That's just what they allowing. That doesn't necessarily mean you drunk.
Mm-hmm. And then what? We got a question. Was he on the roadway? Was he on the? Well, they said
pretty sure.
roadway,
Probably a trail.
but they say roadway. So that could be. It's tricky, man. That's
Damn
tricky.
deal.
But
He tried to
homicide,
swerve and
Where we from, we got
homicide.
hella. Where we from, we got hella roadways. That's
exactly like
really
it's just
just not. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying, how is that homicide? Why are you charging this man with homicide and not manslaughter or something lesser? Homicide?
A charge might get dropped or lessened or whatever.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
like Mayor
they always,
Socrates said.
they always start high and go lower. That way they can give you some type of punishment. Yeah, man.
Julian Fleming, wide receiver. We're gonna, like Mary Socrates said, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that one, man. We're gonna definitely have to do an update on that one. Very emotional. Like I said, again, condolences to that family, the young lady and her family, but also this young man and his family going through it right now. So we'll keep an eye on it. Y'all got anything else?
like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend.
What's up? It's going down on the next episode of the Game Changers podcast. Ain't no telling what I might say, but trust me, it's gonna be raw, real, and straight up game changing. Lock in, tune in, and don't miss it.